part of me. Yes, I've got you under my skin. I've tried so not to give in.
Hey, welcome back.
I said to myself,
Thanks again for listening to the podcast. This is a weird conversation with one of my best friends in comedy and in the world, really. Just a great dude, Sam Goldstein. You'll see. It's just silly and weird, and I talk too much in this one. And also we were having really weird Zoom problems. So there's a couple spots where it cuts out, and it was basically just him and I going back and forth. You're frozen. Are you frozen? I think you're frozen. What's going on? So I cut that out so it's easier to listen to, but there's a couple little breaks in the middle yeah. So anyway, hope you like it. Please enjoy this weird late night chat with my good friend, Sam Goldstein.
No, I just said, like, if you can go back in time, what would you change? And then you said you can't, which is bullshit because that's not my question. I asked, what would you change? I don't need the fucking.
Well, it is complicated. It is complicated. It's a complicated answer because what I was going to say is I like to take the best of all of the time travel concepts and pull them together to suit myself, right? So, like, this movie, I think it was called About Time, where this guy could time travel, and his dad could time travel, but his dad didn't tell him about it because it's so much responsibility. So he had to let him figure it out himself, which is, such a huge metaphor for life or whatever. And then when he did figure it out, the guy time traveled back in time after he had a kid. And when he went back in time since before the kid was different. And he was like, holy fuck. And his dad was like, yeah, once you have a kid, you put a mile marker in. And if you go before it, the kid's gone. Like, so it's like you would mile mark the birth of kids is like a showstopper. So like in my mind, that made total sense to me from a quantum physics, if it's possible standpoint. That totally makes sense to me. That anything that changed differently would absolutely change the kid. And so I can't even wrap my head around time travel being any different than I've marked those pieces of territory as no-go zone. So that changes the whole answer to the question. And makes it so unfun.
That was the longest answer to not answer my question. I'd change one fucking thing. I don't care how many people's kids disappear over the one decision I would make. I would change Taco Bell's menu back to the fucking way it was. I don't care about somebody's kid right now turning to dust. Fucking put the cheesy gritty crunch back on the menu. Don't make me have to fucking order it like I'm at a speakeasy. Like, put the loaded potato griller thing back in there. Like, that's how easy it should be. Like, I feel like if I could go back in time and do something like good for humanity, yeah, maybe change the COVID thing. I feel like a better thing for humanity is to bring Taco Bell's fucking menu back.
That was a tough one. I went to the other one that was covered in Back to the Future about stocks and stuff. And I'd be like, well, shit, I would have gone back, liquidated any possible money I had and bought Tesla stock.
Dude, you could fucking, if I went back in time and had $10, I could still make a fortune investing off of Apple.
Yeah.
With $10.
And you wouldn't even have to go like that far back. Right? Like, that's the other thing I always think about with time travel is if you went back, like, let's say you went back and changed, like, oh, if I could just go back to high school and win the game or whatever the fuck you did in high school that you regret or whatever. you can't forget that you would also then have to still do high school. Like, if you couldn't jump back and forth, it would be horrible. Like, how much of that shit did you just block out of your memory? And you would have to redo, like actually do, like take the tests again of shit that you didn't really learn anyway. It'd be a nightmare. You wouldn't be able to drive until like, you know what I mean?
You're
like
overthinking my question.
There's practicality of it that I don't dig.
Right, but you're overthinking my question.
Of course I am.
If you could time travel and go back in time and change something, that's all I fucking said. Assuming that you can go back in time to change something,
yeah,
you're for sure probably able. I'm not going to turn to fucking enjoy it now. Yeah, I think about that a lot too. Like whenever I'm on an airplane, they're like, keep your phone in like fucking airplane mode. And I never do. Like, and I feel like I should, but I feel like also the person in front of me isn't, you know?
What do you mean? Does it even work?
I don't know. All I'm like, the reason I thought about it is because I didn't.
You're just
have
wasting
it
your battery.
Without Wi-Fi?
You can use Wi-Fi. Airplane mode lets Wi-Fi work.
Oh, but if you just turn your phone onto airplane mode?
Yeah, you're just saving battery. Otherwise, the phone's searching for the network where it doesn't exist the whole ride, eating its own life out. Yeah.
Oh, then that's for sure why my battery is always dead by the time I land.
Yeah. Airplane mode saves massive battery.
Oh, well, all I'm saying is I've for sure, like on takeoffs and landing, fucking not put airplane mode on.
Yeah.
And like, they're like, power off your devices. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll use my laptop.
Yeah.
And like, there's been a couple times we've hit like bad turbulence. I'm like, figure this shit out. Like, we're supposed to have 5G now. Like,
I don't know. I flew so much, man. I there's some things that are just like, I just slept as much as I could by the time I got really, really used to it. I was just like, surrender for a couple minutes. You have literally no control. And, I don't miss that at all, dude. As much as I was flying. Yeah. I want to fly for fun, not for work. But
yeah, I mean, like people are always like, oh my God, your job must be so much fun.
It would be if we weren't in a pandemic. This is tough, dude. But you're going to make some really good fans. So many people are going to see you at a time when they really need to laugh. And that's huge. And they'll like you forever, dude. That's the beauty of it.
Maybe not.
The ones that will, and that's it. That's all you need to care about.
That's true.
How could they not, dude? You're funny. You're great.
That's a load. Well, I mean, yeah, I believe I'm funny, but like just how could they not? Like, pretty fucking easy. Like people do their own shit all the time.
Yeah, but then so what? There's so many people, dude. Doesn't matter. You don't need them all. If you're in a room and there's 300 people in there and 2 of them are like, that guy was my favorite, that's all you need.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. And you're way too critical.
But I've watched enough baseball to know too that 2 out of 300 is like a really shitty statistic.
If you're playing baseball,
it's not even sustainable. That dude's back in the farm system.
Yeah, but
he gets called up once.
They bat every day, dude. People go to comedy shows once or twice a year most of the time. And now probably even worse because they're really comedy fans to go. You know, and if you listen to your recordings, you'll hear that you're getting laughs. So I'm sure you're doing great.
Sometimes you have to fucking fight with the audience. Be like, why are you here? Like, if you're not here to laugh, like, why are you here?
Yeah.
Like, what did you think this was? That was fucking gross. I just had like a fucking rogue cat hair on the back. I don't know why it was gross. There's just a cat hair on the back of my neck. I mean, it would be gross if I didn't have a cat, but
yeah, that would be way worse. That'd be way worse. So what else is going on, Sammy? Let's talk about traveling as much as you are featuring for the very funny Sam Comro all over the country.
Yeah, I'm hosting. I'm featuring for the feature.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good. I was like mentally prepared to answer the first question, but then you like hit me with a different question.
Well, both. Go for the first one. Traveling first.
Well, no, it wasn't even about traveling first. You asked me like, what's going on?
Yeah, start there.
I spent close to $2,000 on furniture today.
Yeah, that's nice.
No, it's not fucking nice. It's $2,000 worth of furniture.
You'll be so comfy.
Hey, like, you say it's comfortable?
You'll be so comfy. Where'd you get it? Like,
I literally got like all wood. Wood is not comfortable. I got a bed frame for the first time in my life. I mean, I have a bed frame. I'm not like one of those monsters that has their bed on the floor. I'm not.
Yeah. The metal holder with wheels.
Oh, I have that currently,
Yeah,
but I bought
right.
like a wood one. So it has like a fucking headboard and then it has like drawers at the end of the bed.
You got to get some bedding going.
I mean, I have bedding.
Like nice
I have
bedding.
a bed.
Like nice, good, solid bedding.
I mean, yeah, that's why I bought the bed frame because I have a bed. I'm not going to just buy a bed frame and not a bed. I have a bed.
I know. No, what I'm saying is, I was talking to this guy today, and he was reminded me like we skimp on textiles all the time, and there's nothing we're in contact with almost more in our life is textiles. You know, like underwear and sheets and stuff like that. And we're like, so I was like, you gotta match your newfound bed frame world with some badass sheets.
I have badass sheets. They're blue.
That's
I like
great.
blue.
That's
I like the color blue.
Perfect.
I feel like people listening, the 100 people listening, really know how much I like blue because I said it 3 fucking times.
Are they like Dodger sheets or just blue? Dodger blue?
They're just blue. Not like the color hat I'm wearing blue, but like a nice subtle blue. It's like not quite navy, but like not like sky blue. I mean, maybe sky blue because like the color sky blue isn't like realistic to like what the sky really is. Like sky blue is like really more like grayish blue. Do you want me just to grab my fucking pillowcase?
No, I'm good. I don't care.
But yeah,
I'm
so
excited
I bought
for
a
you.
bed
That's
frame,
cool.
and it makes me realize how much. Like I love free shit. Like a lot of the furniture I have was free. I didn't realize how fucking expensive it was.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're not putting it all together, I'm guessing. It's not like IKEA kind of deal.
No, I went to like a fucking furniture place because they had a Black Friday deal, and that's the other fucking shitty thing. I went there because I was looking for just 2 nightstands, which I should have just bought on fucking Wayfair.
Mm.
Just like some cheap $20 fucking nightstands to just throw socks in. But then I found like really solid like wood ones that looked nice. And I was like, those would look nice. And they were like $370 per nightstand. And I'm like, per nightstand? Like, no, that's bullshit. Like maybe for the pair. And I mean, I was able to get her down to $200 per nightstand.
Strong.
Yeah. But then the problem is like, that's where I'm not as like smooth as I thought I would be. Cause she fucking sold me a bed frame. Like I literally went there to look for like a desk, like a desk.
Yeah.
And 2 nightstands, and I ended up with no desk, a bed frame, and 2 nightstands. I mean, they're all really nice, and it's gonna like make my room feel. I mean, my room, but that's the bullshit. That's like the bullshit behind furniture. Like my room already feels. It's already a room, and I'm just adding more shit into my room. But yeah, it would have been nicer if like it was just free shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You could return it and build it yourself.
No, because I read the fine print, of course, after I signed it. And because of COVID, you can't return it once it. So I have a nice bed frame now.
Well, that's going to be nice.
And 2 nightstands.
It's going to be nice. It's, you'll have that a long
and no
time.
desk. I'm using a desk that's made out of like 2 easels.
Right.
Or what is it? The word for them?
2 easels?
Easel?
Easels? I don't know.
Is that a thing?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm using like those 2 things with like a fucking wooden board on it. I just spent fucking $1,700 on a bed frame and 2 nightstands. And then I spent like $2 fucking grand a day. And I got my oil changed, my tires rotated, bought picture frames.
You're just, treating yourself. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, but I bought like fucking 7 Dodger hats like 2 weeks ago.
You'll probably
it's bad.
You'll probably, get your money's worth out of the rest of the stuff,
Like the Dodger hats?
Yeah. The bed, I meant. The bed. The nightstands.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I think that's like why I went down this whole tangent, because you asked how I was doing, or like what I was doing. Or no, that's like before we did the podcast, it's probably not going to even be in it. So the listeners are now going to find out that my old room, I don't even know why I just set that up. It doesn't fucking matter anyway. My old room was the room I'm currently in now, and it's pretty small. And it was like my office, bedroom, work space.
So you took over
the same as an office.
You took over another room?
Well, we took over the garage.
Okay.
It wasn't a room. It was a garage.
Okay.
And now it's a room and not a garage anymore.
Okay.
Like it actually has a door, like not a garage door.
This is you were building a studio, right?
Right. Well, I mean, right now it's just a white wall and a microphone and an easel and a piece of wood.
Yeah. No desk.
No desk, but a $1,700 bed frame and 2 nightstand thing. But I mean, like that's like, I think that's why I said like, oh, that's what I did today. Cause I was stoked about it. Cause I mean, like I was doing everything off the corner of my bed. So like I have an office chair right now. It's not mine. I stole, my mom teaches in her office. So I stole her office chair. So yeah, and then I need to buy more shit. I need to buy an office chair now.
Yeah. It never ends, brother. It's always something.
But yeah, I mean, that's what I was doing. I was working off the corner of my bed. And then people are always saying like, why do you live at home with your parents? I'm like, cause it's fucking cheap.
Yeah.
And like, I'm already like not here 15 days out of the month.
Yeah.
And then they're like, but you could live in LA and have like a place to call your own. I'm like, I would live in LA if I still drank. Cause then I could just go to fucking all the bars around. Well, I mean, not during COVID, but I mean, I would still be able to be like closer to shit.
I think having this is a gift during this time, because having a apartment or whatever, or just being not around family would be rough. And you'd be out the money. Like, where would you get that money every month,
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the thing. I would just be paying somebody else's fucking rent to not be there for half the month.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
and
saying.
to be like working on the corner of my bed again.
You're in a good spot. You're very fortunate. It's awesome.
Right. No, that's why I'm stoked. Like, I'm super grateful for that. And that's what prompted the whole tangent of like, now I'm the owner of a bed frame and it feels nice, but it's frustrating because like the shit I went to go buy, I didn't get. Instead, I got something that I didn't need, but it's going to be I mean, I don't even want to say it's going to be useful because like I have a bed frame.
can't always get what you want, but sometimes you get what you need, you know? You needed a bed frame. Maybe it's, you know, you need to sleep. You need to chill the fuck out, you know? Nest.
Yeah.
You know, have a home base with all the travel you're doing and all the crazy shit you're doing.
Yeah, I think too, like when I was like, we should turn the garage into a room because I'm going to be on the road more. My parents were like, fuck yeah, because they're at like the target demographic age of like where COVID's dangerous too. But then like COVID's dangerous to everybody. And
Yeah.
like we know nothing about it. Like we say we know shit about it, but then we're like sending kids to school and then kids get it.
Yeah,
and then they're like, well, it wasn't supposed to affect kids.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It'd be like just hucking matches into a room and the room burns down. You're like, whoa, hold on.
It just seems kind of like a universal exploitation virus. Like it just comes in and finds shit that's fucked up and attacks it. Like if your heart's fucked up, it goes after that. If your brain, you know, any kind of blood, it just can attach to anything and take you down. It ain't good, you know, and I don't want to get it. I'd really like to not get it.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like even like what we don't know about it. Like I remember like when it first started and like you were looking up all the symptoms. It's like, do your lips turn blue? And I'm like, sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was like, do you sneeze? And I'm like, fucking always. I sneezed today. And it was like, do you lose your sense of smell or taste? And I'm like, oh God, that happens to me frequently.
But think of March, dude. Like think of people were just like, had no idea, at least now. But even still, all the information we have and people still...
March, I was hooking up with strangers on Tinder.
Still people are confused. Like,
yeah.
The problem is it's not that easy to get tested. And there's been a lot of bad information, which I think will change very soon. That'll be good, but yeah, it's pretty crazy. I do think most people probably will be okay, but some people won't, and that sucks. And if everybody was on board with kind of paying attention to the rules and we had good testing, life could get back to somewhat normal, you know, because the problem is running around not knowing you're contagious. That's the whole deal.
People are never going to follow rules. Like the amount of people that just fucking wear their mask like over just their mouth.
I know. We have an education
It's
problem.
like, why would they have the fucking nose feature of a mask?
We have an education problem in this country. That's what, you know, it's basic biology. It's very simple, you know. So it's frustrating to watch, I guess. But I don't know, man. Interesting times for sure. I didn't expect a lot of this, so that's why I was like, well, it's like an excuse, you know, to do a podcast, to commit to doing something is just, you know, I'm not going to do shows. I'm not going to produce shows. So the idea of doing this late-ish on a night when, you know, likely we would have been finishing up a show, wrapping up a show, and just shooting the shit afterwards. That's the whole point. And then the ones that I'm doing by myself, like I said, will be like topic essay stuff. I don't. It's more of like a writing project and a conversation than anything else that I just don't care. It's been fun. I like getting sound equipment and figuring that stuff out more, and, you know, I don't know. Practicing what I preach, I guess. You know, see if I can do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's been helpful. I'm not sure if anybody like listening knows, because that's why it's just because when was it, like 2018?
What's that?
I don't know why I'm asking you like a unfinished question. Like in 2018, I was like going through some shit, and like you were talking about like boosting my productivity and like finding the motivation to do shit. And like, I think to be honest, it was like, I was so tired of like hearing people like suggestions. I have depression, and like when people are like telling you like what to do.
Yeah.
Like it feel like it's like, oh, I haven't fucking thought of that, you know?
Yeah. It can be insulting.
It was just like crippling to get. Oh my God. Like, I remember I was with a friend of mine, and I was at like, we were at like a fucking burger joint, like eating food. And he was like, hey, have you thought about doing this? And I'm like, dude, I'm like, the way you just put it, like, of course I fucking thought about that.
Yeah.
Like the way you put it, like I feel like I'm in quicksand and you're eating a cheeseburger, like outside of the quicksand.
Yeah.
And just being like, hey man, like, have you ever tried a cheeseburger? And I'm like, yeah, I would love to. I'm in quicksand right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like, you gave me like suggestions, which it took me until I got out of depression to like start implicating. But like, that's like what you were just talking about, like getting the sound equipment, like trying to be productive. Like that became like something like that just became like habitual form is
habitual.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah. It became like habitual, like where I would just get shit done. Not always like at the pace I wanted to, but I would always get it done.
Yeah. Which
was like better than what I used to do. Cause what I used to do was just like talk about doing it. And then getting to like maybe 40% of what I talked about doing.
Well, it's just putting stakes out there too. Like somebody else is involved. Like if I book somebody, I have to do it. You know, if I decide that I'm going to do it every week, I have to do it and just get it done. It's just a compulsion or whatever to get shit done, follow through. And if you do something in public, so to speak, even if it's, 3 downloads, someone other than yourself, you're accountable to that other person, so that's the reason behind it, I guess. And putting somebody else between you and getting it done, like you just want to get rid of any barriers to being able to accomplish the shit you want to do, So, I don't know. It's empowering too, to learn something and figure it out and do it. And I hope eventually when comedy comes back, this will help keep the conversations going, keep the discourse. And like I said earlier, like get out of your own head, like making sure that you're checking yourself a little bit. You know what I mean? Because it's easy to just sit alone and spin.
I mean, therapy is probably cheaper than buying all the sound equipment to start a podcast, but
nah. Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing away money. I mean, actually, I do. If I add up the fucking past 5 months of therapy, like I could have bought 2 more bed frames for beds I didn't have. And that's the shittiest thing too. My insurance doesn't cover my therapist or therapy.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Yeah, we don't have any mental wellness baked in across the board. Like even some of the best coverages give you like 10 appointments a year, which is like less than once a month, and that's not how it works. You know what I mean? It just doesn't follow.
Well, I mean, it might work if our education was fucking better.
Nah, I think. Well, I don't know. I think straight up cognitive behavioral therapy, talk therapy, just requires time and commitment and building a relationship.
Right.
Right.
I'm saying,
So,
like, if people were educated better, then like probably, this might be ignorant, but like less traumatic shit would happen in people's lives because people would just fucking inherently know better.
Yeah. I mean, that's the long game, right? Like look at how parenting has evolved to this point.
Fuck it. In night, my dad's probably not going to listen to this. It's not personal. I don't even think he listens to podcasts anymore. But, yeah, he's gonna fucking listen because he probably knows intuitively that I'm gonna talk shit. But like, I remember when he was working, and it was like 1997, and I was like 6 years old, and like I used to go with him to Tower Records in Burbank, and like he would be in there with the manager for like fucking 2 hours sometimes, and it was like 1997, probably not like the hottest it's ever been in Burbank, but like still pretty fucking hot. I was just cooking in the car, just pressure cooking, just a kid pressure cooking in a Ford Explorer for 2.5 hours with the windows up, you know, keys out of the car. Like my dad took the keys with him, locked the car from outside. So if I open the car, the alarm goes off. So like as a kid, like, did you ever have that happen? Like, have you ever accidentally like locked your well, I mean, I guess
when I was a kid, they didn't have car alarms,
right?
Or seatbelts.
Yeah. So like, luckily my generation had seatbelts, but like if I play that scenario out all the time. Like my dad would get like CPS called on my dad. And first of all, my dad's a great dad, but like if that happened today,
oh dude.
Like my dad would get CPS called, and then they'd first break his fucking window and be like, "Are you okay, kid?" And I'd be playing my Game Boy, not giving a fuck, just sweating. Because that's what kids do. Kids are durable.
I don't remember.
You know?
I don't.
And I think that goes back to like why the education is important. Because like even the scientists were like, oh, this shit doesn't affect kids. And then there's like 160,000 kids that have coronavirus now.
Yeah.
You know? Like, and I don't know shit. I stand by that. I'm not saying I have any answers. But like today when I was buying picture frames, a woman came in and I was eavesdropping because I'm turning into my dad and I just hope to talk to anyone for way too long. I kind of hate that. It's like a fucking weird, like endearing trait that I took on that I'm like not fond of because I just get hung up talking to people. And she had 2 paintings of fish. And she was a teacher, like a retired teacher. So she was old. Like, nobody's asking her to prom this year. And she was talking about like, she was an elementary school teacher. And like, she painted one of the paintings and one of her students painted the other. And she wanted to get them framed. But they were like actual like fish. And she was like, I loved doing it because it would like, I would bring fish into the classroom. And it would like really gross the class out. And like they would like dip the fish in paint and like stamp it onto paper. And like
actual fish?
It was actually like, it looked really cool. Wait, what?
Like a real fish?
Like real fish. Yeah.
Wow.
And like in my mind, I was just like, what the fuck? You know, because she was like, yeah, I used to like weird out my students. I'm like, for sure it would weird out your students.
Real dead fish?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, have you ever taken a fish out of water? It doesn't live that long.
That's what I'm saying. Like, did she bring a bucket of fish in, or like from the grocery store?
Well, I feel like that's animal cruelty if she brings in live fish
dips them
and they're
in
alive until they get dipped in paint. Like that's just like a sadistic murder.
I think the whole thing is kind of
like, all right, class, we're going to learn how to murder an animal today, but turn it into art. I mean, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the American scholastic system to have that be like pounded into our youth now. But anyway, long story, fucking even longer. Yeah, I was like, what class, like what subject did you teach? Like science? She was like, no, math. And I'm like, okay, like why the fuck are you bringing fish into your math class? Like they're supposed to be learning fraction. That's why that's why I still don't understand basic fractions. It's because a strange woman just kept bringing in fucking live fish that I would have to kill to make paintings out of in my homeroom.
I had a science teacher that let us build a plane, in quotes, out of trash bags and 2x4s and jump off of the lockers in third grade. She was like, yeah, go ahead, try it. And we cleared the desks and built this plane. It didn't fly. We just fell on the ground and got covered in trash cans and 2x4s, but she let us try it. It was funny.
So you're telling me that you had a stoned teacher
I did.
that was like, hey, this will be fun.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything today. I'm just going to tell these kids that they could learn to fly using trash.
100%.
She made you do a chore. She made you do a chore so that she can get a chuckle.
Probably. Yeah, pretty much.
I feel like with COVID, especially, like, I feel like people are just doubling down on how gross they are. Cause I think like secretly, like people don't want it to end.
Really?
Oh my God. Like, that's why I was saying, like, have you ever, like, do you remember like faking sick from school? Like the lengths you would have to go to just to fucking stay home and watch Jeopardy, you know?
Yeah. I don't know though, man. There's a lot of misinformation. I think that's the biggest thing I've learned is how prevalent misinformation is, how quickly it spreads, and how powerful it is to like fuck this all up. I didn't expect that, you know, like there could have been so many, like in hindsight, I hope we learn from this pandemic how to deal with the next pandemic that could potentially be worse. Like we should be embarrassed at how we handled this in terms of the logistics and messaging as a country.
No.
As a world, really.
How long have you been here, dude? We're going to fuck it up worse next time.
Oh, God.
Are you kidding me? It's like not as in like me. Well, I mean, I'm sure we contribute in our own fucked off way. Like, I'm sure by you being so quarantined, your fucking immune system's probably like super fucked now.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know? Like, I'm not saying to go lick a toilet seat, but for sure, like,
yeah,
I've been like exposed to enough people that I feel like my immune system has like stayed relatively the same level of shittiness that it was prior to COVID.
Yeah.
But it definitely isn't shittier.
Yeah.
But dude, as a human race, we're going to fuck it up. That's all we do. We fuck up good things.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
We fuck up good things. Not only that, we fuck up good things royally.
Well, this one we definitely did a royal job of not handling it well. I mean, there wasn't even like consistent graphics. Like as dumb as that sounds, like the only consistent graphic was the picture of the spiky molecule, but like,
and to be honest, it probably doesn't even look like that.
I think it might. I think it's a microscopic image, but like it's crazy, man.
I knew we were fucked when I saw I went to 3 different news channels and each one had a different pie chart. Yeah. And then the last news channel I went to was showing fucking clips of like a high school fucking like a football game, like a highlight reel.
Yeah.
So it was like 3 of them were like attempting to like be scientific.
And that was probably in like March, April.
They were like attempting to be scientific and they're like, these are the stats. And you know, it's in Wuhan, there's been, and all the stats were different. And then the last one was just like, maybe the last one was like the most honest. And it was like, hey, we don't know if any of this information is true. So watch this kid set a high school record of getting 18 interceptions in a quarter. Yeah. You know? But
that's
like,
crazy, man.
We're for sure gonna fuck it up. Dude, think about it this way.
Yeah.
Like, they have computer systems now to take your food order. It's computerized.
Yeah.
People don't even have to write shit down anymore. They press a button on a screen and your order is done. And it still gets fucked up. Like we could have clear cut instructions. If the next time a global pandemic happens, people are like, okay, we're going to restrict travel for everyone until the virus goes away. And only the essential businesses are going to stay open. And hopefully by then they establish clear cut which ones are essential. And then they're going to mandate.
Dude, if they would have stopped travel.
What?
If they would have shut down travel almost immediately, this would not have traveled.
No, absolutely. Like, but I mean, you also have, there's another variable too, which is like the incubation period, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, if I get food poisoning from Taco Bell tonight, I'm probably not going to know until like 6 p.m. tomorrow. Like, of course, when I'm trying to go shopping for a desk and I end up buying another fucking bed frame and now I'm shitting my pants in a furniture store, you know? So like there is an incubation period where it's like, okay, if I knew that I was going to have food poisoning, I'm probably not going to go furniture shopping tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know, but also I'm a logical human being. You know, but then also like who was I talking? It was Jen Murphy. She was going to come do a show that I was putting on. And she said she like had just a common cold and she didn't want to come and spread it to anyone. And she was like, but if the pandemic wasn't going on, I'd for sure still come.
Right.
Which to me, it's like, I'm not talking shit because I love her to death. But like, that's funny. That's how I know that we're still going to fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, even if you have a cold, like fucking stay home. And like, I'm guilty of it. I had fucking pneumonia and I did a set in Oxnard and I like fainted on stage.
Oh yeah. 100%. I did a show at the Ice House so sick. And I was just like, but you know, you're not hurting anybody. You're just hurting in those cases.
Maybe.
Whereas now,
dude, I was steaming.
Maybe. I mean, I know a lot about.
For sure, was running a fever. I had cold sweats, and you could see. I think I still have a video. There was steam coming off my fucking body.
Well, you might have been contagious.
I was for sure contagious. But I think that also too was due to like my dad getting the shit beat out of him with a ruler when he was going to school, and they were like, "We need to teach kids work ethic." By beating the fucking shit out of them, apparently. And like, and then that toughness got to me where it's like, oh, you have a cold, just fuck, what would Kobe Bryant do? And it's like, first of all, Kobe Bryant's an alien. Like, dude tore his ACL and still fucking sank free throws. Yeah. I fucking like, I'll stub my toe and like quit my job, you know?
Yeah.
So
those athletes are crazy.
But no, I think we're just going to royally fuck up the next pandemic.
I hope not. I got to be optimistic, man.
I'm not.
The kids are smarter than we were.
I don't feel like I'm being pessimistic.
You're being realistic.
Right.
I'm being overly optimistic. Yeah.
Right. Where it's like, ideally, I don't want anybody to get hurt, you know, but like, saying that we're not going to like royally fuck up the next pandemic is kind of like saying like fucking Spirit Airlines is going to get their shit together. Like we both know that's not going to happen. They're still going to charge you for a fucking, their seat's going to be previously broken on the airline, you know? And like, here's what's going to happen. A Spirit Airlines is going to crash and they're going to blame the fucking, the passengers. You know, for not having airplane mode on.
Yeah, that's you. You got
right, but it's like they should have that figured out. We have 5G now. 2020, we were supposed to have flying cars, hoverboards, those sneakers that fucking lace themselves. We got a couple of those things. We got
some stuff,
you know. But instead, we have a global fucking pandemic. You know, and like I started joking about that. I literally had to buy Girl Scout cookies from a fucking girl wearing a face shield.
Are they rocking Girl Scout cookies this year?
I think so. I mean,
they should up their online game as a result.
Wait, what?
Probably make more money.
They'd probably make more money?
Yeah.
Selling Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah. They take the chance that you get met, somebody comes to your door, or you go to the certain grocery store. Like, their whole thing is based on face-to-face interaction, man.
Yeah, but it's like an education thing.
I get it, but you can't do that now. Like this year.
I remember buying Girl Scout cookies.
But next year, when they can walk around, Plus, I can order them online all year. I mean, come on, son. You need volume in the cookie business. They already took as many cookies out of the package as they possibly could. There's like 4 cookies in a box now.
For Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah.
Are you getting a bootleg Girl Scout cookies?
No, man, they've reduced the amount of cookies in there. Like they built a tray in there. The space between is big. Like they did the equivalent of like making the font bigger to make your paper longer. Like you look at like a row of Samoas. There's probably like only like 6 or 8 Samoas per row in this bitches now.
Okay, well then I'm going to challenge your logic one more time. They fucked up Girl Scout cookies and you expect us to do better with the next pandemic? No.
Well, who did
It's
they
not
fuck
going to
up Girl
happen.
Scout
It's
cookies
not going
for?
to happen. How
The
do they fuck them up?
consumer. The Girl
Exactly
Scouts are doing
what-
better. They sell more boxes of cookies, less cookies. They make more money. Boxes are smaller. Yeah, it's
Right,
all good
more
for the Girl
waste.
Scouts. They'll go eco-friendly. They'll get it together.
Yeah, but at this
I don't
point,
know,
like, why even go eco-friendly? Like, we've already tipped the scale, man. Like, I think that's part of like where it's at too. I think people are like, I think all the people that don't believe in global warming are like just so invested in like, we're just gonna prove our point now. You know, or like
Just ride it into the rocks.
100%. I mean, I've thought about that too. Like, if I knew I was going to fail a test, I'm just going to fucking fail it. Like, I think I knew by like question 12 if I was going to fail a test, and I would just draw a dick on a Scantron. You know?
It's a strong move.
I mean, it's a move.
But why should I try to resist when, baby, I know too well that I've got you under my skin. I'd sacrifice anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near, in spite of a warning voice that rings in the nights, repeats and repeats in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you ain't never gonna win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop just before I begin. Yes, I've got you under my skin. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. I said, now, hey there, you on that high-flying cloud. Though she won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday she'll come to you. Baby, better forget her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice that I hand you like a brother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in